I want to talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3. Şengün, no good. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans get it back. And he comes up with a bucket.
Nice aggressive play from Williamson, crashing the offensive glass and getting a second chance shot.
Outside, Green. Porter finds Martin. Back to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Martin misses. Pass to Williamson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Now here's Martin. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Ingram.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And it's blocked by Martin. Outside Porter. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. VA. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Now here's Williamson. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Houston. Pass to Ingram. Green against Jones. Here's the bodyguard. Out to McCollum. The baseline J. Smith with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Green against Jones. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Williamson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Williamson's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Green. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given. But he's also a remarkable athlete. And his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
Man, some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Porter. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Williamson. Here's the bodyguard. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. A big deal for many NBA stars, landing a deal with Gatorade. MP has just secured that for himself.
And honestly, it means you've arrived to some degree. Good for MP to close that deal, and a nice move there from Gatorade.
Here's Şengün. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Knocked loose. Green against Jones. From the arc. The Rockets with another miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
McCollum against Porter. Pass to Martin. Outside, Green. And here's Porter. And that comes off the assist by Green. Porter's got 5 points.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Martin against Ingram. To the middle. Here's the bodyguard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Martin. And they get it back. New Orleans in the lead. Williamson inside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Houston calls timeout. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
New Orleans making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Zion Williamson. Murphy comes in for Ingram. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jones. Pass to Tate. That one doesn't drop.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Garuba. Pass to Christopher. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Pelicans have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's McCollum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Back to Christopher. Six to shoot. And here's Tate outside. Doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by New Orleans. Back to Christopher to end the run. Valanciunas with a rebound. Well, the Pelicans shooting a phenomenal 60% in the first. Pass to the bodyguard. Now here's Valanciunas. The D's right on him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That one on Tate.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court. So you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the play.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Valanciunas. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Gordon outside. Here's Christopher. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Pass to Garuba. To end the drought. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second-chance buckets.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Alvarado. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Valanciunas. And a miss there on the triple. Gordon down low. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Now here's Tate. It's Christopher on the wing. Off the mark there with a three. McCollum against Gordon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact.
Substitution on the court.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. He gets it in there.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
So the Rockets 5 now. Porter Jr. and Green in the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Ingram, the pass to Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Porter, the bodyguard. And he gets it to go.
Well, things keep working out for MP in the business world. He's come to terms with Ruffles to be a brand representative.
Ooh, that's a nice win there for MP landing that deal. Slowly but surely, he's building his brand. Here's Smith. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Martin outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Porter outside. Williams grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's the bodyguard, coming off a 16-point game against Portland.
And really, the story for me was his incredible defensive effort. One of the most impressive shot-blocking efforts you'll ever see.
Here's Williamson. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Marshall's checked in. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Williamson inside. He's against Smith. Williamson misses.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Here's Marshall. Pass to Williamson. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Porter finds Green. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Pelican foul.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Porter, the pass to Green.
Pelican. C.J. McCollum.
Here's Smith. No good, a bit long that time. The Pelicans trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Houston has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Martin outside. Pass to Smith. The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the bodyguard. He's guarded by Martin. Back to Williamson. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Ingram finds Williamson. McCollum outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 6 points.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
An open look for Ingram. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Now here's Martin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Zion Williamson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Garuba's checked in for Şengün. Pass to Marshall. Back to McCollum. Down low. Ingram with the ball. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Timeout called. Houston, this game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. And it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
That was your Pelican. Let's hear it one more time.
Now Porter. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
That shot wide open. 17 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's McCollum. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Portland. 5 on the clock. Pass to the bodyguard. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Outside, Green. Now Smith. Here's Garuba. Valanciunas covering. Back to Martin. Now Green. And he drives in. Smith in the high post. The shot comes out, so the Pelicans will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And here they go. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
2 minutes.
Porter against McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's the bodyguard. Give him 8. Pass to Valanciunas. Martin with the ball. McCollum covering. Smith outside. Here's Garuba. McCollum defends. Here's Smith. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
There's the drive.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Porter. And the shot's good.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one, very impressive.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the Rockets with possession here after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Porter. Back to Green. Puts up a 3. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. McCollum against Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Kevin Porter, and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Pelicans,
And McCollum drops them both. Gordon outside. Here's Christopher.
And it helps when McCollum is active on this end.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the
Rockets. 54.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's the bodyguard in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Yes, it's good. Green's got 19 points.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Now here's Williamson. Up and over Smith. Williamson misses.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that. Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
So you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5. So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Green's such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Pelicans trail. Jones, the pass to McCollum. And he makes it on the layup. McCollum's got 17 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Smith. And here's Martin. Clock at 6. Şengün finds Green. Off target with the 3.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
McCollum against Smith. Here's Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the second one. Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. Pass to Martin. Six on the shot clock.
New Orleans. Brandon Ingram. 4 personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Rockets.
And he makes both free throws. Here's McCollum. 17 points in the game. Pass to Williamson. Inside. The bodyguard. Shakes him. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. 10 points for him.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Martin finds Porter. Back to Martin. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Over Jones. And that one hits the back iron. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. McCollum with it. Now Williamson. He's guarded by Martin. Shoots a fadeaway. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Green. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean,
Substitution on the court.
Back to Christopher. Pass to Garuba. Here's Tate. It's deflected. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Gordon. Got a piece of it. Back comes Houston in transition. Puts it up from 15. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. Pelicans shooting around 41% in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Tate. Gordon outside. Poke loose.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Rockets foul.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Rockets.
4th team foul. Rockets
Trying to get back on track. And it's McCollum getting it to go. McCollum's got 19 points.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Back to Porter. The 3 counted from distance. 6 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's the bodyguard. Tate grabs the board. Tate's got 4 rebounds now. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Christopher, and that one's good.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
It's Tate on the wing. Valanciunas covering. Valanciunas against Tate. Outside, Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
McCollum outside, down low. Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Tate. The shot by the bodyguard, no good. Houston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Porter, the pass to Green. McCollum with some nice D. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. And he's recorded.
The Rockets, 84.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Jayshawn Tate out there with Smith. 4 on the clock. They get the rebound. Here's the bodyguard. Outside Ingram. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
First team foul.
First free throws. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shock and surprise. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, I think.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but
Listen, I just don't want to leave anything up to...
We start small.
Okay.
I'll set up a meeting with John Luck. You can tell him